Hello, everyone. Today I'll tell you the story of how our Alliance Dragon Keepers went through many trials, defeated the strongest enemies, and became the dominant force on Server 572 Kingslayers in Call of Dragons. It was a true adventure, full of intrigue, wars, and exciting moments. Let's start from the very beginning. It all started when I found a community on Discord where players were gathering to start fresh on a new server. We united, and on Server 572, Kingslayers, we chose the region of Nuvola. We created the Dragon Keepers Alliance, and from there, everything escalated. The number of players was so large that we had to create 2 additional alliances to accommodate everyone and grow. In the first days, we actively developed, tried to form alliances with other server factions, but things didn't quite go as planned. We fully occupied the starting zone of Nuvola, captured key giants, and prepared for the opening of the gates to the second zone. There were only 3 starting zones on the server: Nuvola, Blazing Lands, and Forgotten Lands. But our plans faced some obstacles. While trying to form alliances with other factions, we were betrayed. Through lies and manipulation, almost the entire server united against us. In Blazing Lands, there was the Alliance TT, and in Forgotten Lands, INF. We offered them a union, but the leader of INF was too proud for that, and they united against us, aiming to destroy us in the second or third zone. Meanwhile, just a few days before the gates opened, we received calls for help. The Alliance INF had wiped out a small alliance, so we decided to offer sanctuary to some of their players in our DK2 alliance. A day later, we also helped the DKA alliance, providing protection for them. The situation was getting tense, and we decided that this couldn't go on. After a long meeting, it was decided that we would start a real war. As soon as the gates opened, we flew to Blazing Lands and started the war with TT. On the first day, we were holding our ground, but the forces were uneven, and we needed more people at the front. On the second day, when all our forces arrived, we started pushing the enemy back. But then the INF Alliance intervened, and once again we were at a standstill. On the third day, we launched a counterattack and easily crushed TT, wiping out most of their territory. Some of their players joined us, and we welcomed them with open arms. After the victory, we returned to Nuvola, killed the elite giant Rook, and started preparing for the opening of the second zone. Before the gates to the second zone opened, one player from INF managed to manipulate a few of our people through lies, which was a real stab in the back. The second zone opened, Kaltia. We actively built defenses and prepared for the inevitable war. The war lasted a full day. We fought evenly, but by morning, the leader of INF decided to surrender and leave for another server. And so, after all the battles and efforts, we emerged victorious. INF left, and we became the dominant force on the server. After the victory, we took in all the strongest alliances. Now, peace reigns on our server. We continue capturing giants, participating in events, developing and preparing for the second season. We went through many trials, survived wars, betrayals, and intrigues, but thanks to the perseverance and unity of our alliance, we became the leaders on the server. It has been an incredible journey, and we're ready for the next season. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. What would you have done in our situation? See you next time.